Hey guys, Tom from Vintage Thread Gems here. Today we're going to have a look at Poshmark's new Sales Insights tool. We're just going to have a little poke around, see if it's any good, and just really look at how to use it and how it might impact us. As usual, if you like it, thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun stuff will be lovely. We're almost at 50 subscribers, so thank you very much to every one of you that's jumped in already. I'm trying to get to 100, so we'll see how quickly we can get there. Alrighty, let's go. Alrighty, I'm larger than normal. Lucky you. So it's under My Closet Insights. I think they said they were releasing this to Posh ambassadors and then slowly rolling it out to everyone, or at least that's what how My Insights page seems to tell it. We're not going to spend a ton of time here. They just talk about their numbers, what they mean, what things you should pay attention to. But kudos to them. It's all pretty self-explanatory. So we've been on Poshmark 12 months now. So you've got these date filters everywhere where you can change. And I've noticed that, if you do all time, they're going to summarize and break down by year and that kind of stuff. So I think 12 months or something shorter, maybe a little easier to see. I kind of like the way, if you do 12 months, it's going to break down by month. If we do current month, we get a daily breakdown. So it's kind of nice that it's flexible in that way. And then you can also compare to a previous period. So we don't really have that data, but let's see if we put it on 30 or current month. We can see, I guess, how we stacked up against. I'm looking at those numbers. That's probably last month. There you go, September 21. So that's kind of nice if you want to be competitive and better month on month. I think I enjoy this most as the 12-month view to get a little bit more zoomed out and not get too angsty about our daily sales. And then it's nice that they also split it down by net earnings. So if you've changed your model to be more of a volume seller or high average sale price, you can see kind of what impacts those have had. Listings sold, nice as well, just to see if are we selling more things? Are we getting better average sale price? I think they've actually got tools for that later. And then orders as well. I guess if you're looking at more than just individual listings, but how they bundle up is kind of cool as well. Brand insights I like, so you can obviously look at the total number or total value that brand has brought you, the average sale price. This is going to be a little bit skewed, I feel, because there'll be some items that only have one or two, or we only have one or two of. So I'm not sure how much use this is going to be, just telling us that obviously the big brands are what we sell more of. I think the listing sold is slightly more useful in telling you how much of a certain product you're moving. That, and then the sales number there is kind of nice as well. Again, I guess this will react to our date range that we've got up here. So if we do current month, yeah, so then that will listen to whatever date filter we put up here, which is nice. Let's go back to 12 months. So if you've made any changes, you can look at those acute changes to your business. I didn't find this section too helpful. Sales insights, we know we sell a lot of women's stuff, so the category breakdown wasn't too crazy, but if you're selling across multiples, maybe that's helpful. That's kind of useful to see, but again, nothing that I wouldn't expect there. Listing sold, typical. Condition, I would imagine, unless you're doing a boutique store, that most of us are probably selling not newer tags. So again, this is kind of great, nice to see, but not overly useful. Order insights, not really telling us something that we don't know. So they're breaking down here by, was it an offer? Was it buy now? We know that most of our stuff, just from previous research, but also just you guys all know that actually the offer framework just is how this platform is built. So there's no surprises there. Interesting maybe to see bundles, not a big part of what we do. I would be curious if it'd be nice to see if they put in stats for the platform as a whole, a bit of a kind of a brand analysis, so it's not just your data, because I wonder if we're missing a trick by not paying enough attention to bundles and stuff like that. So some comparison stats in here would be nice, but I get as a first go, this is pretty cool. And then you get onto this inventory section. So again, your same kind of date range options, and you can compare to the previous periods. I guess if we did current month versus there, you can see how you do in terms of your listings. Little skewed for me. Obviously our listings looks like we're doing way more, but we actually just started doing more relisting of items. So what I'd really like to see actually is as opposed to how many items you listed, what was your inventory at the start or end of each month, to see if actually you had built that number up to achieve your targets. I think that would be cool. I like that. I mean, they've had this on their site somewhere else before, but it's just kind of nice to see there your value of your inventory if it's sold at full asking price. Again, brand insights. I actually quite like this one. This is probably one of my favorite ones that they did, was the value of the stock that you currently hold, right? So in Levi's, we're holding $1.5 grand of stock. Average item price, obviously we can see again our big ticket brands, even though we've only got a couple of them are going to show in there. So this one's not too helpful. But I like looking at available listings and value. Kind of, I can use those numbers together to see, okay, we're holding a good stack of Levi's and Free People, and obviously the Levi's are pretty up there. So I kind of like that to give me some, at least make me think, okay, well, if I no longer like Free People, do I just want to get some offers out and just clear that out my closet to free up some cash and make space for other things? And you know, maybe that's worth doing with Levi's as well, as we've got a lot of cash there. Again, the listing insights I don't find hugely helpful. Again, we know we mainly sell in women's. Average item price. Again, we seem to set a little higher for men, but nothing here is really going to affect how I think about the business. And then the condition as well doesn't really make a big change. But I think that's it. I think overall it's a pretty nice ad. Again, they've got their full how-to that explains it, so I'll link those in the video. But I just wanted to run through, give my thoughts on it, and for those of you that haven't seen it yet, give you the sneak peek. So hope it was helpful. Again, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Otherwise, I will catch you in a couple of days.